hate you. And I already know I'm gonna hate this video. Okay, number 12. I already have the heebie-jeebies. Okay. I don't even know if I can do it. Like, Okay. Snake in the toilet. Oh my god. Okay. Number 12.
A college student recently got a very nasty surprise when she walked into her bathroom and discovered a python over 13 feet long slithering across her toilet.
No!
She panicked and ran out of the room and called 911. The police and wildlife officials arrived to take care of the snake. But it was actually so big that they had a tough time catching it. The police had to use an outside trash can to hold the snake inside until the proper equipment showed up. It turned out that the snake was an African rock python, one of the biggest snakes on the planet. The college student told local news that it probably slithered into her house through an open window.
Yeah, but where do you live? Like, where do you live for this giant snake to come slithering in your house from an open window, okay? Australia? Where do you live? Like, this is not okay. I mean, I'm safe in Canada, thank gosh, and I live in an apartment stories up, so this will never happen to me, but imagine that. Just like literally opening the door and seeing a massive snake on your toilet, never again. I'd throw the toilet out, I don't care. It touched it, it's going in the garbage.
In more shocking news, a snake estimated to be around 100 feet long was allegedly spotted swimming up a river in Borneo. The Daily Telegraph originally reported the sighting of the monster snake, prompting locals to be very concerned. After all, there are lots of legends in the area of giant snakes hiding in the jungle, larger than mythical dragons and very capable of devouring a human. The photographs of the monster were apparently taken from a helicopter flying above the Ballet River.
Shut up.
And some locals claimed it was a creature from folklore known as the Naboo.
Oh, man. Imagine swimming and then seeing this thing slithering beside you. No, thank you. Honestly, the Loch Ness Monster was probably just a big snake. It probably is, you know?
Ever heard the idiom, when pigs fly? It doesn't mean that pigs can actually fly, but it's used to convey something that can never happen. Now, what if I say, when snakes fly?
No.
What would your reaction be?
No, there's no way
Firstly, it
snakes
doesn't make
can
any
fly.
sense, and secondly, that it can never happen either. Well,
Thank you.
you'll be surprised to know that there is some truth to this statement. The flying snake might not fly in the traditional sense of the word, but it can most certainly glide in the air. It doesn't have any wings to make this possible, but
That's
uses its own
horrifying.
body to fly, and it does
That is
so by
horrifying.
flattening it as much as possible mid-flight. This makes the snake a lot more aerodynamic and allows it to glide easily.
Okay, so now we gotta worry about snakes in our bathroom. We gotta worry about snakes in our water. Now we gotta worry about snakes falling off the tree and landing on us. I'm never going outside ever again, I swear. There goes my dreams of going to Australia. It's not happening, sorry.
You might find something like this inside a witch's hut deep in the forest, a two-headed snake used for black magic or some diabolic ritual. But their existence in nature is less to do with curses and more to do with
Ew.
development. Similar to Siamese twins, these two-headed snakes have a similar story. During the fetal stage, the snake develops into two identical twins in one body and
No
are born
thanks.
as such. If it can happen with
Ugh.
humans, it very much can happen with animals. A snake breeder in Florida found this two-headed snake and brought it to these vets. They were pleasantly surprised when they found out the snake doesn't just have two separate heads, but also two different hearts.
Wow, that's intense. But I also got the chills. And they're multiplying. And I'm losing control. But seriously, like, what's worse than a one-headed snake? A two-headed snake. No thanks. At least they're tiny, you know? It's not like they're giant cobras with two heads, because then you're literally dead. Like, they're taking over the world. I'm sorry.
Scientists have discovered one of the most gruesome snake encounters in the animal kingdom. While
wanna see it.
studying the mysterious kukri snakes in Thailand, scientists learned that they have an insatiable hunger for frog organs.
No,
The way they
Kermit.
get to the organs is nothing short of disturbing. Scientists witnessed multiple kukri snakes shoving their heads inside frogs' mouths and then slurping out their organs while the frogs were still alive.
How is this real? Did you guys just hear what I heard? The snake would go inside of the frog's mouth and go and just all its organs. And I need to take a break. Kermit the Frog ain't safe anymore.
According to Kevin Murray, he was on a short hike just after sunset when he felt a sharp, stinging sensation on his ankle.
No.
A few feet away from him, he noticed something that would have caused a normal person's heart to explode. There was a huge brown snake making a sneaky getaway, what turned out to be a copperhead. But for Kevin, he didn't think anything of it. After all, this is New
Aren't
Jersey.
those deadly?
Kevin just thought it was a garden snake and wouldn't be an issue.
Those are deadly,
but
no?
just in case, he snapped a picture of it. The picture ended up being hugely important. Doctors were able to use the photo to identify the snake when Kevin was rushed to the ICU following a sudden onset of snake bite symptoms.
And they don't tell you if he survived. I'm hoping he did live. Good for him for taking a photo of it. Because imagine going to the ICU and being like, it's just a gardener snake, you know? I'm pretty sure copperhead snake bites are dangerous. And this man was just minding his own business. He was just walking and the snake was like, ha! Ha!
Well, a cobra could blow up a hood or bite you to send you somewhere in the ICU. It's an interesting enough creature as it is, but it looks like nature has decided to give it a little bit more of the unusual. That's how spitting cobras came into being. It's a common name for several snake species that live in the savannas and forest areas of Africa and South Asia. And these cobras really know how to spit, or rather they kind of shoot poison at their enemy using an unusual shape of channels inside their teeth. Usually cobras aim for the eyes. And that makes sense. Your breakfast can't run away from you if it can't see. All that's left is to crawl closer and make a final poisonous bite. Depending on the species, the shots can be up to 2 meters long, and some cobras can release the poison at quite a speed.
Oh man, so it doesn't have to just bite you, it could just spit in your face and you're dead. I'm gonna cry. This is not okay, guys.
Spiders are not particularly nice. Many people don't like snakes either. And what happens if you combine them?
Shut up. Shut up.
Easy, easy, easy. No creatures from your nightmares. Anyway, for now, spider-tailed viper is a snake that lives only in western Iran.
It's kind of cool. It looks like a
similar
dragon.
to many other vipers, but has one significant difference: a slight thickening at the end of its tail.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Thickening
Never
with
mind.
spikes looks like a spider or some
Scorpion.
other similar insect with a bunch of legs. With its help, the viper attracts birds' attention by moving its tail back and forth.
Stop it. So it literally uses its tail to be like, yeah, I'm a spider, birdie, come here. And then the bird lands, tries to get it, and then the snake's like, ha! And then eats the bird. Honestly, this one doesn't look as scary because it kind of just looks like a dragon, you know? But its tail looks like a scorpion. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Brody Moss, a filmmaker from Australia,
Shut up.
was paddleboarding when he had a very scary encounter with a sea snake. It was an extremely close call for the paddleboarder, who saw the snake rise up from the darkness of the ocean, then chase him on his paddleboard. The snake got so close that it put its head on the paddleboard, just inches away from his ankles. If the snake had bit him, Brody may have been instantly paralyzed. If that had been the case, he probably would have tipped over, splashed into the water, and drowned because of the snake's venom.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not going to Australia anymore. I'm sorry. That was on my bucket list to literally go surfing in Australia. Scratching that off the list. Hell to the no. No.
Shoppers at an Australian supermarket
Australia
got a little
again.
closer
See?
to nature
No good.
than they were hoping for when a giant python, over 10 feet long, was spotted slithering through the shelves. This happened on a Monday night at a supermarket in the northwest district of Sydney, right in the middle of the bustling city. The snake was a diamond python, something that absolutely should not be lurking anywhere near people.
Or anywhere near food. Oh man. They didn't even say if they caught it or how it got in there. Maybe it just wanted to cool off and needed some air conditioning, so it slithered in. I don't care. Is anyone here live in Australia? Do I have any people watching this video from Australia? If so, comment down below. If this is just typical, you know, you're just like, there's another snake, mate. It's a big one. Make sure you don't get bit by it, mate. Let me know if that's normal or not.
Saw-scaled viper. This is a whole genus of highly venomous snakes found in at least 3 regions, namely Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. They're rather teeny serpents, with the largest species growing to just about 90 centimeters long.
Don't
The
pick it up.
smallest, on the other hand, can attain a maximum
Stop
length
it.
of 30 centimeters. Species in this genus have been responsible for the most snake bites and resultant deaths
Great.
worldwide,
Great.
probably owing to their wide range and, of course, their venom.
You know, I wasn't always afraid of snakes until I watched a video on YouTube of a snake eating a mouse. Terrifying. There was also another one of a snake. There was like a scary pop-up, if you guys seen it, you know, of like a snake in a cage, then all of a sudden it pops up. Not from Series of Unfortunate Events, not from the movie, but there was another one.
Boomslang. In the Afrikaans language, boomslang translates to tree snake, which means a larger part of the
That's
serpent's
huge.
time is spent hanging on trees. Its hunting, too, is highly dependent on trees, as it has evolved to mimic the branches. In case of a potential meal, it extends forward in almost motionless fashion before striking. This is when it releases its potent venom into the victim via its large
Hurry
fangs
up,
and
run, little
extremely
iguana
flexible
thing.
jaws that can open as much as 170 degrees.
I don't like it. Looks like I'm crying over the snakes. I should be. They're terrifying. Again, now we have to worry about snakes being in a tree and falling down on you, or just like you're walking by and it wants to take a bite of your head. Oh, man. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. If you hate snakes like me, then this was your absolute nightmare. And I'm probably going to have nightmares tonight, no joke. But if you like this video and want to see part 2, I'll do it for you. Just smash that like button. You gotta let me know in the comments below. And obviously, subscribe to our channel. I've been your host, Lindsay Ivan, and I'll see you when I see you. Stay spooky. I hate you. And I already know I'm gonna hate this video. Okay, number 12. I already have the heebie-jeebies. Okay. I don't even know if I can do it. Like, Okay. Okay. Snake in the toilet. Oh my god. Okay. Number 12. Okay, number 10. No, 11. Imagine swimming and then seeing this thing slithering along you. What? Gotta sneeze. See, I covered my face. Anyway, it looks like I'm crying over the snakes. I should be. They're terrifying.
What can I